Penny, I think it's time we call the police.
No, not the police. There's only one man that can help us.
Who is that?
Mr. Sherlock Holmes, the greatest detective in all of England.
Hey, Holmes. Hi, Watson. Thanks for coming over so quickly.
What are you looking at?
Oh, just some wanted posters sent over by Scotland Yard.
A nasty looking bunch.
Yeah. What do you know about the Federal Home Loan Bank of Topeka London branch?
Federal Home Loan Bank of Topeka is the premier institution in the federal home loan banking system. It is ably led by a team of highly experienced financial and economic professionals, aided by a highly competent staff, each of whom is an expert in his or her field. A true jewel in the banking crown, you might say.
Exactly. They need our help.
Oh!
The staff has reported a fierce, ghostly dog hiding in the vault, and we've been asked to investigate.
How ghastly!
Yes, and they're expecting us in the morning. The game is afoot!
Ah, Mr. Holmes, Dr. Watson. Welcome to the Federal Home Loan Bank of Topeka London branch.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mr. Holmes, I've heard it said that you can tell everything about a person simply by your powers of observation. Is that true?
Yes, observation and deduction, Mrs. Moneypenny.
I'm curious, Mr. Holmes. What can you tell me about me?
I can see that you're right-handed. Prefer a quill pen to one of those fancy typewriter machines. You're an avid tennis player. You own a small dog of some sort. And you're married to a plumber.
Absolutely astonishing, Mr. Holmes. How did you deduce it?
Elementary, Mrs. Moneypenny. I can tell you are left-handed and that you use a quill pen by the ink stains on your fingers of your left hand. I figured out that you played tennis because I noticed that your left hand is 3/16 of an inch longer than your right hand. There are light-colored hairs at the bottom of your dress, and when we shook hands, I caught a whiff of muriatic acid, which is used by plumbers to clean pipes. Did your cleaning man see anything?
Mr. Hara? No. He's usually across the building doing his work when the sightings happen.
Well, he looks familiar.
Do you fancy yourself a drink much? He used to attend the pub quite frequently when it was here before the bank.
Maybe that's it. Where's the woman that saw the dog?
Oh, that would be Annie. Annie! Annie!
Hi. Watson, why don't you interview the witness and I'll go inspect the vault.
Your name, please.
Annie.
Full name?
Annie Mudd.
Now, Miss Mudd, can you tell me exactly what you saw?
Oh, Mr. Watson, it was terrible, terrible, I tell you. I went into the vault, and I saw this big, huge, ghostly hound. It snarled and it growled, and his eyes were like fire. Then it just disappeared. I thought it was going to make my maker.
Is that exactly what you saw?
I swear by my eyes it's true, Mr. Watson. If you really knew me, you would know that I only say that when I'm saying the absolute truth.
Thank you, Miss Mudd.
I swear by my eyes, Mr. Watson, it's true. If you only knew me, you would know.
This may be what we need to solve the case, Watson.
I swear by my eyes, it's true, Mr. Watson. If you really knew me, you would know that I only say that when I say the absolute truth.
Watson, carefully add 3 micrograms of sodium citrate. This will help us with the case.
Was that micrograms or milligrams? Sir, there it is.
Oh, it's okay, Watson. If I'm correct, this is fake. Yes, it is. That's why the explosion happened in the lab.
Then what has been attacking the people at the bank?
You're good, Dr. Holmes. Bullets will have to kill you, though.
Who are you?
It's Hatchet Harrop. We've seen him on some wanted posters earlier. He works at the bank as a cleaning man. I thought he looked familiar.
Too bad you won't be around to tell anybody. This bank will crumble when I'm through with it. Nobody will want to work here because of that Hound attacking them.
Why would you do such a thing?
Because he wants revenge. The bank was built over his favorite pub.
Don't interrupt me.
Please don't interrupt him.
I can explain it.
Duh!
Hands up!
Good job, Watson. Way not to crack under pressure.
You don't make it easy, Holmes.
It's all over here at Carr. Or should I say, Andy the boss janitor?
You never figure it out, Holmes.
You'll have plenty of time in prison for that. Come on, Watson, I fancy a cup of tea.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes, Mr. Watson, for your great work. We've brought you some crumpets.
Thank you, ladies. Care for some tea? I'm trying a new technique to brew some tea. Now, Watson, can you pour in 3 milligrams of tannins?